Hello Internet, let's do this. It is February 24th, 2014. It's been 3 weeks since my last boxing blog entry. I am up here in Virginia, staying with my family. I am literally living in my parents' basement, moving on up in the world. But it gives me an opportunity to be up here and train at UFC Gym in Chantilly, Virginia with my trainer Stennis, so that has been very, very advantageous. I've been in touch with my trainer Jake down in Florida, and he's been helping me a lot. In fact, a lot of the stuff I've been doing in the gym this week is because of the work we did a few weeks ago. So thanks and a shout out to Jake. We've got a new fight date. It is May 9th. That's going to be somewhere in Woodbridge, Virginia at a bar or at a gym. We're not sure yet, but I'll let you know when I know. That is 70 some odd days away, so that gives me again a decent amount of time to practice, and it's nice to finally have a date on it. So on my website I got a counter clock going and literally counting down the days. Also, we're looking at my fighting weight at 182 pounds. I am probably going to sign up for that weight. This is awesome. Like, so many people. This is my friend Mallory. She's like, how's the training going? And today has been just all kinds of great support from friends for some reason. They probably knew in the multiverse somehow intuitively that there was some butt whooping going on yesterday. So I've gotten a lot of good encouragement today following it. We'll talk more about the sparring and whatnot as we go through. So anyway, 182 pounds is my goal, my weight loss goal. So I have a weight loss goal to get to 187 by March 15th. And that is my weight loss goal. My fighting weight's 182. So I will do a 5-pound weight cut at the end. That's the plan right now. I'm still trying to find out what my body wants to be at, because I want to make sure that I'm not just picking an arbitrary number and going into the fight, you know, arbitrarily at some number that doesn't necessarily put me at my best. So I still reserve judgment on that. But it started at 203 pounds, 203 and a half pounds. I am now at 190.5, 13 pounds down. Thank you very much. I will break the 190 barrier probably in the next few days. I am no longer in a rush. In fact, I changed the date. I see no reason to try to get down to even three more pounds before, you know, mid-March, because I've done it. I've lost the majority of the weight. I just have a few more pounds to go, and my focus is no longer on weight loss. It is now on conditioning and on strength building and things like that. So I'm just trusting that the weight will edge its way down as I get more and more conditioned, and as my diet continues. The nutrition's been going really well. I'm feeling much better. 3 weeks ago, I talked about feeling a little bit kind of dragging, a little bit like nauseous and stuff from the new foods and stuff. But I am feeling much better, and I've been able to. I'm realizing actually that even though I have logged every single thing I've eaten, and I've been eating about on average 6 meals a day since I started my training camp on January 15th. It's an ongoing process. So it's the first month. We're kind of past the first month since I started this effort. I have learned more and more about, you know, how to best feed myself and how to make sure that that I'm getting the nutrition from the whole foods, and that's working out really, really well. Also, a little update on injuries. I had my foot it's fine. You know, I'm still watching it and still doing what I can. My hip flexor, which was just annoying and baffling and ambiguous. I worked with a trainer in Florida right before I left to come up here a few weeks ago, and he really gave me some good pointers. I also went to my chiropractor. I went to YouTube. I kind of rolled it all together because I have to. I mean, as a person who travels, I can't always, you know, I'm not at home in Tampa anymore, and I couldn't work with the sports trainer anymore. But I have been able to put together a nice little program and to rehab that hip flexor. So I'm very happy with that. Doing a lot of foam rolling. Foam rolling is the new, you know, push-up. I don't know what you want to call it, but in fitness, that is huge right now, and it's nice to see everybody at gyms doing the foam rolling now, because I feel like I'm not alone, you know, here in the basement rolling on this foam roller for, X number of hours per week. I set a goal to do it for 3 hours a week. I have exceeded that, and in fact, I'm seeing the results. It doesn't hurt as much to do the foam rolling itself, and I'm not feeling the pain that I was feeling before. And the pain was just my body telling me something's out of balance, something's out of whack, you need to look into it. And as a result of rehabbing this injury, I've actually gotten into a much better balance, so I am happy about that. What else is going on? I guess, I don't know what to say, except it's coming together. I'm working hard. I'm working on my technique, working on my conditioning. I've been trying to find the training rhythm. I'm beginning to realize that I can trust myself to just take a day off when I feel like it's time to take a day off, and not to be so obsessive about it, because those days off really help get you together for the next workout. And then daily training and conditioning goals have been coming together. Like I'm meeting my consecutive numbers of push-ups. I set little goals to be able to perform. They're more measurements on my conditioning, and I'm meeting them, and my pull-ups and everything. And I'm also learning to kind of pace myself and not do push-ups and pull-ups on the same day, unless I feel like it. So trying to have a little balance. I tend to be a little obsessive, a little bit attached to my goals, so I'm learning to be a little bit flexible and to allow myself a little space to achieve things on the schedule they want to be achieved at, without backing down on actually achieving them and doing it in a set time frame. So I hope that makes sense. Well, that's about it, and thanks for watching. I'm going to end up this with some training videos. So we are 73 days out, and I will see you next time.